Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Talk about a timely run, gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So this offense has the lead, they have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Quick step and go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cyclones look to do some damage in the red zone. On the option. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We were taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run, it's Peppers. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll leave it with him. Turning it on!
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success.
But deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Cyclones. He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Prince. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab inside the 30. Here he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got room to work. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Pick off. What a play by this defense. Touchdown, Iowa State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hall. That gamble did not pay off. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Prince. Finds his man, it's Kessler. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for space, it's Dobbs.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Richardson.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Anderson will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He might want another play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On target to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the... And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to... And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And a late opportunity to grab the touchdown Jayhawks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
No gain on the play. Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
With the catch, it's coming. There he goes.
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's 4. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Anderson will throw. Got his man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the returner will be dragged down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Anderson wants to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? The sweet feet buy a little time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And that's in Arizona.
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Quickly complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Fires left. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got rid of it just in time.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Touchdown, Arizona! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and execute. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Anderson wants to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.
you